Hey guys, it's Jeanine and welcome back to my channel. And if it is your first time seeing my face and your first time to my channel, then welcome. I hope you will subscribe. You can click right here to subscribe if you're on a desktop, and if you're on your iPhone, you can click on the little button below that says subscribe. And I upload every Saturday, and I hope you'll stick around for my videos, and I hope you guys also enjoy this video. And one last thing before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I have two vlog channels. One of them is just mine, and then another channel I have with my boyfriend Jacob. It's called Jeanine and Jacob, where we upload fun vlogs about twice a week, and it's just a bunch of fun things we get to do together. You guys get to see us interacting, having fun, being really goofy. So if you guys want to check out that channel, it's called Jeanine and Jacob. It's linked down below. And I also have my vlog channel where I upload school vlogs, makeup hauls, reviews, get ready with me, cheerleading, stuff like that. So definitely check out both those channels. My other channel is Jeanine TV. They're both linked down below. So I hope you guys will subscribe to those channels. Today I'm doing a video that is highly requested. It's been blowing up in my feed that you guys want this video. It's a what's on my iPhone as well as how I edit my Instagram pictures. I guess my theme of my Instagram has been going pretty well, so you guys have been requesting how I edit them. So that's going to be the main portion of this video, but I'm just going to show you guys very quickly what is on my iPhone, and let's not waste any more time and let's just get right into it. This is my iPhone. I have an iPhone 6 with a 64GB space. The case that I currently have is from Wildflower Cases. I love this case because I'm a huge fan of black and white. It does a very good job of protecting my phone, but also it's super cute and simple, and that's exactly what I like. So yeah, I have the silver and white iPhone 6. So jumping into my phone, I am going to be showing you guys my background. So this is my background. I get all my images from my background from TUMBLR. That's the best place you can get your backgrounds. To open my phone, I have a password, but I also can use my fingerprint, which is the easiest way to do. So this is what my phone background looks like. It's also marble. I feel like marble is just a big trend, and I'm a big fan of it as well. If you guys notice, I only have one page of stuff because I really don't like having to flip through a bunch of pages, so I just condense it all into a bunch of folders. So I'm not going to talk about the top 3 rows because those are very basic, but I'm going to go into each folder really quickly and show you guys what I have. So these are all the apps that Apple gives you that nobody really likes or uses, so they all just kind of sit in here, and I'm just kind of like, don't really know what to do with those. Then for music, this is what I have for music. Shazam is one of my favorite apps because I can identify what song is playing when I'm like in the grocery store, in the movies. Super helpful. Frat music, if you're looking for super good like party music, you're at the beach, or you're looking for good remixes, Frat music has the hookup. I promise you guys, check that app out. For shopping or payment, I have my bank, basic stuff. Venmo's where you can send money directly to your friends. Outlook, Tastebud has like discounts for like college campus restaurants and stuff, so that's super nice. I use those quite often. Tools, I have so many things in here. I have a lot of apps for my college. I have Uber, Waze is like the better version of Google Maps. I have Social Blade, Infowars is like a bunch of news reports and stuff. I like reading that. Canon camera is where I can like directly send images from my camera straight to my phone. It's awesome. I have Watermark app. That's where I watch podcasts, and that's basically where my church's at back in Dallas. I like to watch podcasts from that church. So after that, I have Dish, which I can literally hook this up to my home back in Dallas, and I can watch cable TV on my phone. It's awesome! I'm like, thanks parents, I get free cable on my phone. This next folder is called Every Night, which means that I want to do these things every night, which they don't happen, but basically it's my Bible and also my daily journal. Yeah, this definitely does not happen every night, but I put that there to try and remind myself to do it every night, but yeah, it doesn't happen every night. The next thing I have is my social app, which is the most used folder in the entire universe. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can see all those. Tumblr, Yik Yak, GroupMe, Vine, Periscope. If you guys are ever trying to find me on any social media, it is all Jeanine Amapola. Everything is Jeanine Amapola. So if you're trying to look for me on any of these apps, they're all Jeanine Amapola. So definitely go check me out on those social media so we can be friends and I can interact with you guys, because I interact with you guys a lot on there. This is the photography app, which I will get back to once I discuss how I edit my pictures, but this is all I have in the photography app. In the photography folder, sorry, I always mess that up. And then for games, which I really don't use games very often. I only use games when I'm on a plane and I'm really bored and there's nothing else I can do. But these are the games I have. Phase 10 is definitely one of my favorite games. And then Family Feud. Clue is so much fun. I love figuring out the mysteries on there, but again, I only do that whenever I'm on the plane. So that's just an overview of everything that's on my phone, and obviously down on the bottom I have camera, phone, messages, and Spotify. Spotify is a lifesaver. I probably use it like 50-60% of the day. I mean, I'm always on Spotify, so if you guys can get Spotify, it's cheaper for college students. It's maybe like $5 or $6 for college students. So if you're a college student, definitely try and get that discount. Okay, so now moving on to the exciting part where I show you guys how I edit my Instagram pictures. So, I mean, this is like a standard method that pretty much everybody on YouTube and Instagram uses. But the first thing that I will always do is go to Facetune, and I will pick out my image that I want to edit. So if you guys can see, this was my last one, which I didn't even end up using that one on my Instagram. That's kind of weird that you guys saw that, but whatever, we're going with it. Let's just use this image right here. This was the one I uploaded on my Instagram very recently. Actually, this is a different one, but whatever, we're gonna go ahead and use this one anyway. So I always pop in my image to Facetune first. If I want to whiten up anything, I will take the whiten tool and make maybe, for example, this section a little bit whiter. If it's looking a little bit weird or kind of a funky color, I will just take the little tool and whiten it. That looks good. If I have, for example, maybe a pimple or there's like bumps on my legs, I will take the smooth tool and just rub that over my legs and my skin a little bit. Usually my face does, but in this picture, it doesn't necessarily. Usually I would like to whiten my teeth a little bit. Man, this is scary close. Just run the whitening tool over my teeth a little bit. Check, that looks good. And then a lot of the times I will use details. This is basically when you want to make your images stand out even more, make them pop, make them look really good. So I will run details over jewelry, maybe this cup. Let's see, maybe if I want these to stand out a little bit more. And that is normally what I will do. And that looks pretty good to me, so then I will save it to camera roll. And then I will head over to ViscoCam. ViscoCam is pretty much the app that everybody uses, but I will pop it into here and I will go ahead and start to edit it. So the filter, if you guys are ever wondering, the filter I've been using for the longest time is C1. I just love this filter. I think it's a very gorgeous filter. Usually I will bring it down to about 6 or 7 depending on the image. Every image kind of varies on what level I do it for C1. But for example, this one's kind of a bright photo, so I'm going to make it level 6 on that one. Then I'll go in here and I will kind of sharpen it up to make sure you can see me properly. And then maybe I'll turn the contrast down a little bit. I usually like to have a little bit more saturation, so I put that up usually about 1. Shadow, maybe about 2. This about 1, and then I always like to make it look a little bit more blue than yellow or green, so I put that at -1 almost every time. Then I put tint at about 1+, or I'll leave it. For this example, I might just leave it, but normally I put tint at 1. Brightness, don't really need that in this photo. For example, let's see, contrast, I kind of like it at -1. And I don't know, let's just say that's like good, and that's how I would want to make that. So that is just an example of how I would edit my pictures. Once I'm done editing it in ViscoCam, I will push check, and then I will save it to my camera roll. And then once I'm ready to upload it onto Instagram, I will always do final touches on Instagram. So I'll go straight to Instagram, I will click here, click on the image, and then I'll click next. And then I will always mess around with these tools, because sometimes Instagram has a little bit better features on how to edit your pictures. So for example, you actually have like a slider on how bright or dark you want to make it. So say for example, I want to make it a little bit brighter. I can put it to 10, but I feel like ViscoCam, you don't really get that control. And then something that I always do in my pictures as well, which I forgot to mention this in ViscoCam, is I will always go to shadows. I'll put this blue right here, and I'll put it back down to about maybe 9. It really depends on the image, but I always put it very low for the shadows, but I will always use that shadow filter, and that's just another little secret I do for my pictures. And then after that, you know, if there does need to be any more editing, I will do it here, but normally it's just good to go, and then I will post it. So that is about it. That's how I edit my Instagram pictures, but here are some other apps you guys can try if you guys want to do any more other editing. So Rana Designs is like where you can add little decal and little designs and prints on yours. It's super cool. Afterlight is basically just like ViscoCam, but it's not my favorite. Enlight is definitely more of a professional kind of photo editing app, but I don't use that very often as much as I should. Diptyque is where you can just collage your images. Perfect 365 is where you can add like fake makeup and hair, which I only use that app as a joke because it's hilarious to like put the cheesiest makeup on, but no, I really don't use that very often. YouCam and YouCam Perfect are basically the same thing as Facetune. I will sometimes use those if, for example, like I don't think my mascara looks as dark or bold in the image as I want it to, and I'll go in and add like darker mascara or like little fake lashes in there, but other than that, I really don't use those very much. They just mainly sit there. So the main two apps I use are Facetune and ViscoCam, and that is my little secret on how I edit my pictures. Currently, I'm loving my feed. This is what my feed looks like, and I just got verified very recently, which I'm super excited about, so yay for being verified. But if you guys want to go check me out, this is my Instagram, and this is why I've just been kind of like loving my feed. Sorry, there's no internet connection because I put it on airplane mode so people can't blow up my phone while I'm trying to do this video. But yeah, I've been a pretty big fan of my feed recently, so that's why you guys have been requesting me to do this video. So I hope that video was helpful. I hope I didn't ramble on too much or was confusing or anything of that sort, but that is how I edit my Instagram pictures. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite app, or what is an app that I need to know about? Like, let your girl know so maybe I can go check it out and you guys can recommend other apps to each other. And don't forget to follow me on my social media. That is all Jeanine Amapola, and I really do interact with you guys a lot. If you stalk my Instagram, you'll see that I reply to comments a lot of the time, so definitely go check that out. And if you guys are ever interested on what I'm wearing or what's on me, it's always in the description box as well. And yeah, that's my video, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and I will see you guys very soon. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye, guys.